Well, this is a little, in here I've got a bad cold, don't need to tell you that. I'm doused up with, stuff. I should be alright. I'm snugged in like a bug. I'm flying out of, the fridge, namely, Inverness, Scotland. It's -1. How people live here, mate, I don't know. Mind you don't know till you've been to a nice warm climate like Thailand how it can be. To wake up every morning, the sun's up, shining, there's a lovely warmth. Every morning, look out on my veranda, offer incense up to Buddha, and then look left to the sea. Look straight out on my veranda, and it's like I'm in the middle of a jungle. Oh, paradise. And people have the cheek to say Thai people. Recently I read in the Thai local Farang Gazette, I think they call it, about how, there's some right assholes there. Thai people love their land. That's why it is so beautiful. It's idiot Farangs like you. Right, I've got a bad cold. That ruin it. And yes, I did share something, I mean it. How can I put this without blowing my cover? The Thai police have indirectly invited me to sit on a couple of murder cases because I have indirectly implied in 2 instances now, just things I've read in the Gazette, that both of them were murders. Both are slightly connected with drugs. One of them was definitely drug dealers. And the second was what I would describe as drug runners. They don't deal, but that they are used by drug dealers to transport drugs from A to B. And of course, it's quite unsus, see a taxi at 2 a.m, that's sort of what time. And they generally don't get stopped by the police. We will be now. I put out the word. The company that I suspect is the main alcoholic cause in this, and you will be busted, is a company that has large green, mind you, I'm colourblind, but the distincting factor is they have a Playboy bunny emblem on the side. And why I can say this is our auras clash. Now you might not understand psychic thing, but there's a psychic phenomenon called I've got a bad cold, where you can hold an object and you can get a lot of information from that object of what's been going on with that object and the people near that object. Well, our cars nearly clashed, and I got an amazing flash about what that company's involved with. In fact, I channeled later, but Jap didn't like it because these bastards, quote, have all got to be taken off the road. Anyway, I've now learnt from the angelic kingdom, no one needs ever to see this video. In fact, none of my videos, and those people that have been suppressing them and keeping them tucked up, no good, mate. It's gone out on the ethers. And that, and I've got a record of them all anyway, so you can destroy them if you want to. It'd be a shame. But I've got a complete record of everything I've ever done. And I'm doing it now on a different computer. This baby's got a massive hard disk. I don't even need to keep me transferring them to whatever, an external hard disk, which could accidentally get lost. Right. Oh, I know, but I'm afraid I've been given the green light. And that clearly means, Graham, just go to Phuket now. You've done your work. David's issue's been settled. Again, a video's gone out about the situation with my brother. Various other things, injustices that have gone. Well, the angelic kingdom that surrounds people like me, that's enough. It's now been put into force. They do the work, not us. The angelic kingdom take whatever you say. It's recorded, word for word. It's passed on to those that are authorised, and it's given the green light. Meaning, we should act on this. This man is of God. This man is a channel of God, however they conceive us. So, this is me spluttering, bad cold. I look forward to seeing all my friends in Phuket. I look forward to seeing all the new people that are going to come to Phuket, the first of many. There's a lovely lady I met in Tesco's. Beautiful. I mean, really beautiful. And you've got a good taste in eye makeup, for what it's worth. Yeah, she knows who she means. Again, she's probably never going to see this. It don't matter. Oh, we will. Good news as well. So I've been relieved. I have finally met the man who is going to be like my agent as such, who is going to get me work. I paid activities, really. I mean, it could be TV, a bit of whatever. And that's at least my worry or emphasis on having to try and promote myself. Enough videos have now been posted and I can soon do more. He has only got to contact me through Facebook saying, Graham, some people is in what you might have to channel about such and such. I'll do it and then say, well, if they want the video, they will have to pay for that. But if they actually want me to come and give a live channeling, which is far better because things change, whatever. And he's the man. Apparently he's been organised. I'll tell you who he is because he's going to get. His name's John. Okay, but he works in Tesco phone department, Elgin, and that's how we connected. I just bought one of these newfangled phones and didn't know how to put the SIM chip in. I didn't also know it's a nano chip, so I bought the wrong size chip. But there you go. And he very kindly, he's done it a couple of times actually. I had some other phones. And he's put it straight now. I've now got a really state-of-the-art phone that's fired and loaded and it's got some credit. And the beauty is when I get to Thailand, it'll take 2 chips. I can whack another chip in and it can be used in Thailand and in England, so that's good. Anyway, I know him as John. He works in the Tesco phone department. This beautiful blonde lady, I think they're good friends, but they might not be, they might just be workers, but she's got a lovely vibe. And I told her to visit the four-headed, because she's going to Phuket. We miss each other though, I think her dates clash or whatever. She's not going till February, but do go visit the four-headed shrine of Ganesh. It is very special. And you've been asked to go. Oh, right. You don't have to take a large gift, but you can should you be moved, because all the money that's given to Ganesh will be split between the Nain Mikvah healing facility, and some money will actually go to me. But again, I'm under submission. That's up to the head monk of Nain. But I think we had that understanding. I mean, I can reiterate it, but whatever. But it only has to be a token amount. He knows that as well. I can just come and he can say, oh, mate, here's 50 baht. Well, it could be. That's fine. It's a token. I will now get... John will be the means for me to have financial security. Meaning I will get the money I need to do whatever I need personally to do to serve God's will. I do need to set up a home in Phuket. I've got a home in Scotland, but I'm sorry to say I ain't going to use that so often. The weather in Scotland has become absolutely atrocious for me. We can hear it now. I can't even go out when it's like this. My body's adopted and used to having sun and warmth. And I just feel cold. It's hard to explain. I find the cold draining. I can just have a meal and be really charged up. Go out into the cold and it just sucks. It's like a vampire. There's probably a yogic technique I can learn and to adapt, but I don't really want to. It's me saying that, this isn't how we're meant to be, kiddies. It's not global warming, it's bloody global freezing we need to worry about. Yeah, the cold just sucks the life out of everything. And that's why, because God intended the planet to be warm, comfortable, and we fucked it up with all the ozone pollution. And to end on a bit of a teaching note, I'll call this here. The reason Chinese people are such psychopathic shits, there is actually a chemical reason for this, right? Now, scientists have been indicating that certain psychiatric conditions, my own in inverted commas included, are generally due to mineral or metal, should I say, deficiencies in the soil. It's said that some of my condition, if they went and just went into certain hot springs with lithium in them, which you can find them, you'd be okay. And I only take a lithium orotate down very little, because lithium carbonate is filth. It is a toxic material, and doctors still prescribe it because there's no backhanders in lithium orotate. Lithium orotate is a natural element, cannot be marketed as a drug. So there's something for you manic depressants to get up on your arms about. Why you've been given filth lithium carbonate when lithium orotate is a much safer alternative. Why? Because you only need to take a fraction of the dose. Why? Because it's a more effective form of lithium. It gets into the bloodstream a lot more efficiently. 1/10 of the dose. That's just one of the many things that are corrupt, fucked up, whatever you want to call it, about the health system. Oh my God, it's all going to go under the eye as more and more near the reappearance of the Christ starts to take form. This is all the things that are going to start happening. You're going to see all the corruption exposed. You're going to see so-called people that you trusted that are just full of shit, again, because of money. You're going to see people like President Obama awarded, awarded for his integrity. That's a nice, interesting concept. Yeah, I don't mind all these actors with their bloody, I don't even watch it, any cunt can act. And I do say that most sincerely, any cunt can act. But not many people can do what people like President Obama do. Put his own personal aggrandizement, put his own possible future as well, on the line by maintaining a stance of integrity. Mr. Obama very recently did that, and I don't know if he's even out in the woods yet, but I don't have a lot of time to watch the news, but what I said to Mr. Obama is, it could appear that these bastard cunt idiots, and that's the term I use because that's what they are. I also use the term these the same bastard cunt idiots that crucified Christ. Just to put it really in context, that people with their heads so far up their fucking arse, they shouldn't be given any authority at all. Maybe you ought to have that. An asshole, I've joked about that. The committee set up, and whoever these people are that want to apply for positions of power have to pass the asshole test. Not many would pass it, I'm afraid. Anyway, I digress. I do want to post this one, and I ain't got the software on this computer, so I can download it, so it's an app. I've just been told that. I'll tell you what. Yeah, you wouldn't believe how far the angelic kingdom now have come into my life. And how we need them all the time. But even things like that now, they're very computer illiterate. I used to just send up, angels, where the hell have I put that? It became like a habit. Now I get flashes, even before I put, the thought up. Graham, your things here. It's not quite like that. It's like a flash. So it appears to other people I'm not so forgetful. I never really was, actually. It's just, that is it. I've been told I was trying to do two things at once. and you're never going to be able to be as effective. So I was trying to promote my work and do my work. Now that's been looked after, there is a person who's taken on that role, and he will get me work. Okay, he's going to get 15%. I reiterate this message again. His name's John. He works... he's connected with Newbold House. There you go. And if anyone does, and you will, because again, you don't have to see this video, for those wishing to book me in any shape, form or capacity, you need to see John, who is connected with Newbold House and who also works at Tesco's in the phone department, part-time. But you'll know him. He's just a brilliant chap. So that's me now. Now I can just focus on mikvah and all the other necessary things I need to do to prepare and assist to prepare Phuket to receive the reappearance of Christ. Again, I'm going around. So this will end up with me assisting the police. I won't be put in any position of harm or danger because, again, I've just been told I can do it here. I can just do a video and it can be sent to the police department. I don't need to ever meet them physically. The media don't need to get involved. They just say that it's a psychic. That'll put the wind up the criminals. We have now a psychic working with us and he's such and such % accurate and he's agreed to help clear the whole of Phuket of any drug scene. What he's put out or going to be putting out as well is that if you want to play about, excuse me, with drugs and that, well, not as if it's good, but just fuck off to Bangkok, okay? You know, that's all right. Bangkok, Bangkok will make its own mind up, and if they've had enough of your shanky pankies, then they'll probably just send the troops in and fucking kill a lot of you. But that's up to Bangkok. But Phuket is sacred ground, and the heavy entities can get the fuck out of Phuket, right? And that's all you fucking gangster shit, whatever the fuck you call yourself. Phuket is my fucking manor. Now that's Hell's Angel talk, because there will be a faction of the Hell's Angels that will take on the role. Not all of them, but the role of the protection of the Avatar. And the Avatar is coming to Phuket. Phuket, there you go. And the angels will now start climbing. And we all know they're the best fucking, how can I put it, Secret Service policemen going. They'll find out who the fuck you are. Don't worry about that yet. They just get hold of someone and say, right, who the fuck sold you these drugs? And people go, woo, and they tell them. And they find out in hours who the fuck's who, where, what, when. And they might be nice and give you a warning. They often do, actually. They're not so ruthless people. They don't really like violence, but have to. Right, fuck off. I don't want to see you here ever again. If you are, you're dead. Right? So they got the option there, fuck it, who the hell are they? And they will end up dead. Believe me, there will be a lot of fucking dead bodies all over fucking Phuket. And they won't fuck about. They'll burn you out, fucking napalm you out. Oh, they don't just use guns, angels, don't you worry about that. They're trained in napalm. They could even get hold of a couple of helicopters. Oh, they certainly will if the, that could possibly happen as well. The angels could appeal to the king and say, look, why put your police's lives on the line getting rid of this shit, right? Because they are nasty, violent little fucks, but we can out-violence them. You give us some helicopters, some fucking napalm, and we'll clean this rat-infested shit out, and it'll be no risk to your troops whatsoever. Just a thought, because my angels will do that. That's what they're trained to do, right? And I say my angels because a lot of angels have lost track, as many of us have. I think I'm running out of time. Yeah, this old one only does 20